story of the birth of Jesus. Our presentation takes a slightly different and slightly more modern view of the beautiful biblical telling of the birth of Christmas. Please turn off your mobile phones, sit back, relax, and enjoy the early years presentation of the hidden spectacle. Bethlehem was getting busier by the day, and the Emperor Caesar Augustus had ordered a census, and everyone was travelling to the town they were born to be counted.
We made it! What a journey! I'm on out. My poor feet. Please. No more walking. I've completed 99,678 steps since Tuesday. Right, you lot. Form an orderly queue.
No pushing in.
What's your name and where you from? Chop chop, we haven't got all day. Get to Bethlehem, snacks and souvenirs here.
Are you thirsty? Camel milk station, goat milk latte, sheep milk cappuccino. Take your pick, roll up.
Tours of Bethlehem, start 12 noon. Book to avoid disappointment.
See the sights of Bethlehem.
You mean that flight?
Three desert by the desert plains. Tickets selling fast.
You mean this black one over there? You mean this a black one over here?
It's too busy. People everywhere. Crowded streets.
Queues for miles, total chaos.
As you can see, the town was jam-packed. Everyone was looking for a place to stay, and the inns were filling up fast. Naturally, our five-star inn is already full.
We were full of weeks ago. Do you know that people travel for miles to sample our delicious food? No room here. Everybody wants to sleep in our beds. We're the most comfortable in town.
Even the little inn at the end of Bethlehem Street was busy.
Oh, I'm rushed off my feet. That Caesar Augustus has a lot to answer for. You know, I'd like to give him a piece of my mind.
Well, we shouldn't complain. It's been a long time since we've been this busy.
Well, I'll be glad when it's all over. All I've had this week is grumble, grumble.
My window won't shut.
There's a spider in my bath and a frog in my toilet.
It's too noisy!
It's too crowded! My door won't open.
I've ordered room service. Where is it? I'm hungry.
Oh, how very disappointing. I was rather hoping this establishment offers spa facilities. Spa facilities? What do they think this place is? The Bethlehem Plaza?
Bethlehem's full, there's no metal, commotion all through the town. We shouldn't complain, we don't like to fuss, but it's not good enough for us. Bethlehem's full, there's no metal, we don't like to moan, but as soon as the census is over and done,
see, Bethlehem was attracting all sorts of visitors.
At last we have arrived in Bethlehem.
That's the most orderly queue I've seen all day.
Impressive.
Can we help you? Perhaps we should introduce ourselves.
We are the inspectors.
I think the teachers just fainted.
No, we are the inspectors. We inspect inns, not schools.
Yes, and once we heard that the Emperor Augustus had called a census in Bethlehem, we knew we had to visit. I think I have a lot in common with the Emperor Augustus. We are both very organised and in love with a good list. You just can't beat a bit of box ticking. It's so satisfying.
Janice, let's stick to the point, shall we? With so many visitors staying at Bethlehem, we believe this is the perfect opportunity to find out if the inns in this town are up to scratch.
We are here to carry out inspection. We must get to work immediately.
We will be thorough.
We will be rigorous.
We cannot let standards slip.
So what exactly are you looking for?
Everything has to be perfect.
Come on, get to work.
We can do this. Let's make this place shine.
Chop, chop, go, go, go.
Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be fine. Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be fine. Everything has to be perfect. Only the best will do. Only the best, the very, very best. For me and you. Only Keep everybody on their toes, I say. We'll let you know if we hear of any of the innkeepers breaking any rules. That would be very useful indeed. Now, which inn shall we visit first? First stop is the Bethlehem Plaza. The reviews are excellent, and I've heard they do a lovely lunch. Off we go!
At that time, there were some very special people who were also travelling to Bethlehem. Their names were Mary and Joseph, and they lived in Nazareth. Mary was expecting a baby very soon. Some months before, an angel had told Mary she would give birth to the Son of God. He would be a new king, and she would call him Jesus. As you can imagine, Mary was very surprised when she heard the news.
Do not be afraid. You have found favour of God. You will have a child, and he will be called the King of the Most High, and his kingdom will have no end. I am the servant of the Lord. Let your will be done.
On a donkey.
My baby's going to be born any day. Oh, nearly there yet.
It's not far now.
My job description didn't say anything about long distance travel.
Eventually they reached Bethlehem. They searched and searched for somewhere to stay, but the answer was always the same.
Sorry, no room. Sorry, no room.
Finally, they reached the little inn at the end of Bethlehem Street.
You'll have to answer that. I'm far too busy. I've got beds to make, floors to sweep, and would you believe it? The guest in room 5 has just asked for room service.
Have you got a room for room night? My wife's about to have a baby.
I'm very sorry, but all my rooms are full.
The innkeeper felt sorry for Mary and Joseph. Suddenly, he had an idea.
My inn may be full, but you are very welcome to stay in my stable. Thank goodness for that! My rooms are absolutely killing me!
And it was in that stable that Mary gave birth to Jesus, God's Son, the King of the world. Mary wrapped Jesus in a blanket and laid him in a manger.
Who would have thought a king would have been born in my stable?
And as they all looked in wonder at Jesus, the newborn king, they all felt very peaceful and calm. Even the donkey looked happy. It was getting late and the inspectors were still hard at work.
Well, the lobster thermometer at the Bethlehem Plaza was divine. Not to mention the hot tub at Bethlehem Grand. Perfect.
It's good to know that standards remain high in Bethlehem.
Well then, you obviously haven't visited this inn. It's the last one in on our list.
The inspectors went and ticked off their checklist.
It's not exactly got the wow factor.
There have been some strange goings on there, I can tell you. I've thought I've heard some voices coming from the stable this evening.
Squeezing in extra guests, I suspect.
The inspectors were not impressed at all.
You cannot keep guests in a stable. It's against regulations. It will not do. It will not do at all.
The inspectors were not happy. This was against all regulations. Mrs. Innkeeper heard the knock at the door.
Well, isn't that just typical? I've had a very busy day and was hoping to put my feet up. Can I help you?
We are here to carry out an inspection of your inn. We are the inspectors.
Oh dear. Welcome, welcome. I don't think much of the wallpaper. Very rough.
Look at the cobwebs. It will not do. It will not do at all.
Cobwebs, the cheek of it.
Mr. and Mrs. Innkeeper, we also have reason to believe that you were keeping guests in your stable.
Yes, that's right. Since when do we keep guests in the stable?
Don't worry, they're very happy, and so is their beautiful baby.
I don't believe my ears. You mean to tell me there's a baby in this stable?
Yes, he was born here. His mum and dad arrived here and they looked so tired. They came all the way from Nazareth.
That's a very long way, and it can get very congested on a Friday. I prefer to take the B roads myself. Yes, if you get off at the Nazareth Junction, then they're left. There's a lovely little scenic route. Thank you, Janice. I don't think we need to hear any more.
Mr. Innkeeper, you cannot, I repeat, cannot keep a baby in the stable.
Oh, but he isn't just any baby. He's the Son of God. He's a king.
I beg your pardon, I really don't know what's gotten into my husband.
Is this some kind of joke? It will not do. It will not do at all. Hey, why the glum faces? You guys sound like you have the blues. Did that donkey just talk? Perhaps I'm coming down.
My, groan. I used to be just like you, always grumbling, always complaining, until I met this little fellow. I'm the one who carried this king from Nazareth to Bethlehem. And ooh, I could do a hook spire right now. I can tell you.
So are you really saying this baby is a king, the son of God?
He sure is.
This is all quite amazing, but why would the Son of God come here? Just look at this place. It's just so
Smelly?
Well, yes, it's hardly suitable for a king.
Well, you see, all the other stables turned us down. That's why we are very thankful to the innkeeper for letting us stay.
Well, in that case, I think you're the kindest innkeeper we've ever met.
10 out of 10 hospitality.
Of course, I taught him everything. He knows.
You know, I'm not a normally baby person, but I have to say that baby Jesus is adorable.
He obviously is a very special baby.
Sheep? Surely not.
It's a health and safety nightmare.
Wait for us and stop that noise. Oh dear, why don't they ever listen to us?
Look, it's no good waving your arms about hoping for the best. Sheep need boundaries. You need to show them who's boss.
Right, that's much better. Perhaps you might explain what you're doing here?
Well, we thought this was going to be another boring night. But it's turned out to be the most exciting night of our lives.
There's not much to do when you're a sheep, it's true. There's not much to do when you're a sheep. It was getting really boring, the shepherds they were snoring. There's not much to do when you're a sheep. But the stars still would light, oh yeah. The stars still would light, it's true. The stars still would light, oh yeah. And the angels said we need you.
baby Jesus, King of the world?
Yes, of course. Everyone's allowed to worship Jesus.
Really? Does he even love inspectors?
Yes, he even loves inspectors.
Mr. Innkeeper, we need to get this stable of yours on the map. We need to tell everyone that Jesus, the King of the world, has been born here.
Suddenly, the most wonderful star shone above the stable. It was the most dazzling star in the sky.
Wow, look at that star.
They all rushed outside to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be done. Prepare to be amazed. Prepare to be impressed. It's the star everyone is talking about. It's the star. It's the star that shines like no other.
It's the star that lights our world.
It's the Star of Bethlehem.
I'll shine my light to tell everyone Jesus, the new King, has been born. I bet you don't get this at the Bethlehem Plaza.
Look
I must admit it.
Oh, you're fabulous. Are you taking any photos?
Oh, please, don't listen to him. Owen is the best in Bethlehem. We need you.
Oh, Biddle, ignore them. You're amazing. I'll join you for
Of course, I always been aiming at star quality.
Well, the star of Bethlehem is shining very brightly. The birth of Jesus is sure to spread fast.
There are 3 very wise men coming from the east who wish to meet Jesus. I will shine my wonderful light to guide them here.
At the end of that road, turn left. Now, are you absolutely sure about that? I've had many years' experience in navigation, and I could have sworn Bethlehem was this way.
Last time we followed your directions, we ended up in Herod's palace.
We're not going there again.
At the end of the road, turn left.
Very well, left it is. This star will lead us to the new king, the savior of the world.
Such a clever star.
And we should know, after all, we are very wise.
Very, very, very
wise. A stable? I was rather expecting a palace.
If the newborn king is in here, then this stable is better than a palace.
The 3 wise men went inside the stable and they found Jesus, the newborn king, in a manger.
Look, he's here! We have found him!
Look at these visitors. They look very important indeed.
We have come to worship the new baby king, the Son of God.
We have been told that he will bring peace to everybody.
He is God's gift of love to the world.
They certainly know their stuff.
The 3 presented their precious gift to Jesus.
Gold, frankincense,
Myrrh.
As everyone gathered in the stable to worship Jesus, the inspectors too felt so proud they had met such a special baby.
What a perfect sight. What a wonderful night.
Jesus Christ, King of the world, has been born in this stable.
Who would have thought something so amazing would happen here?
The story of Jesus' birth must be kept alive forever. Everybody needs to hear about it. It's something to celebrate.
Everyone was so happy, except Mr. and Mrs. Innkeeper, who were still concerned about the inspection.
So, does this mean this inspection is over, done, finished? I think it is safe to say that our inspection is complete.
We have made our decision.
It gives us great pleasure to announce that this stable is fit for